This is Singularity here, bringing you a continuation of the Starcraft campaign. So, I'm just going to make sure that everything's up and running properly before we throw ourselves into it. Since last time, we ended on some technical difficulties. So let's take a quick peek, see how things are going. So we've determined the technology doesn't like me and doesn't like to cooperate very well. So, funny thing is, I apparently can't even see if I have video. So I'm relying on you guys to tell me if you're seeing what I've got on the screen now. Hi there, Suzuka Etoile. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so Zuka it is then. Alright, so now let's take a quick look. I don't think I had actually saved. Come on. I don't think I had saved anywhere part way because we were having some trouble last time. But that means that we're just gonna have to pick it up from the start. So when we left off, we had just let's see. We had struck down a Cerebrit that found itself revived, and then decided to just go and take the fight straight to the Zerg over on Ire. After that major fight, our friend Phoenix was taken down by the Zerg. But Aldaris, the Judicator of the Protoss, has decided that he's going to continue the fight against the Zerg on Ire, while we get sent to go arrest Tassadar, the High Templar. So, let's get right on into it then. The Zerg hive cluster near Scion province was destroyed, but the Protoss forces paid a high price for their victory. Praetor Phoenix, hero and steward of the Templar, was killed during the assault. The Conclave, convinced that its stratagems are winning the war against the Zerg, have let down their guard and turned their attention to personal matters. The Judicator Aldaris was ordered to find and arrest the wayward Tassadar and bring him home to stand trial for his crimes of treason. Now, with only a small fleet for protection, Aldaris and the Executor have traveled to the ash world of Char, hoping that Tassadar is still somewhere to be found. The betrayal, in case you've forgotten, was that he was allied with the Dark Templar.
I know that you were reluctant to leave Ire in this dark hour, and that you still grieve for the loss of your comrade, Phoenix. But remember that he lived and died as a Templar. He has reached the Kala's end. There is no greater glory than that. We Judicator are called to look beyond such matters, to ensure the safety and future of our people. It is not the Zerg, but the rogue Tassadar, who represents the greatest threat to us now. If he is allowed to spread the Dark Templar's tainted influence to Ire, all will be lost. We will find him and bring him to judgment. Tassadar claimed that this world was abandoned by the Zerg just prior to the invasion of Ire. Yet I still sense a lingering darkness here. Be prepared for anything, Executor. If there are still Zerg on this world, then they must surely know of our arrival.
Ominous. So let's get right on to it then. Alright.
I long for combat instructions. Sarah, transmit.
Let's try not to lose too many units right at the start here. Hydralisks popping out of the ground isn't exactly good for our army's well-being. Not conducive to a long life, that's for certain.
Instructions. What now calls?
Let the Zealots take the brunt of it, as they take less damage from it. Alright. Let's do this again. Guess we could fight some Zerglings from the high ground. And a Hydralisk. And like I said, not conducive to a long, fruitful life or general well-being. Let's get on. We're already kind of running out of Zealot here. Take them a few at a time. Need somebody to tank in the front. That was a bad idea. Got some of them at least. And results. Guess we'll just have to keep going. They're all just gonna sit there. Well, I see no reason not to do that. What do they got left down there? One Zergling, far less threatening than however many that was. Okay, this rep doesn't have any. Can't be far from Tassadar at this point. And there's some Protoss. And Rainer!
Aldaris, Executor, how is it that you've come here? I was about to abandon all hope of rescue.
I have come to arrest you and bring you home to Ire to stand trial.
Arrest me? Ire burns at the touch of the Zerg. You travel all this way to arrest me?
Don't let it get to you, man. This happened to me once.
Who is this human, Tassadar?
The name's Jim Raynor, pal, and I won't be talked down to by anybody. Not even a Protoss.
Amusing. Tassadar, your taste in companions grows ever more inexplicable. Executor, prepare to take Tassadar into
Executor,
custody.
wait. I do not know what they have told you about me. But what I have done for Ire. Help me find Zeratul and his Dark Templar. They alone can defeat the Overmind Seraphites. Once we have won, I shall gladly submit myself to the judgment of the Conclave.
Unthinkable. You presume that we would side with the Dark Ones as you have? You have gone quite mad, Tassadar.
We shall speak of them with respect, Aldaris. Executor, there is much that I can explain to you. If only you'll help me find Zeratul.
Well, so now I guess we have a choice. We can either
Anytime you're ready.
follow Tassadar,
Sounds fun.
the very humble-sounding Tassadar, rather, or we can follow the arrogant Aldaris in terms of, well, who we listen
Right
to.
on. Sounds
I don't know who you would choose, but I know who I would. Especially in times like these. Alright, let's get... We have spider mines from Raynor at
This is
both
Jimmy.
entrances. And we seriously need a base. Ah, right, as I recall. Well, we'll need to build up some minerals and quick. There is a Zerg base, but we really don't actually need to destroy it. All we need to do is bring Tassadar back here. So, let's make sure that we are nice and well defended. This is the campaign, so let's use some static defense.
Go ahead, Commander. Oh yeah.
Now the problem we have
Sounds fun.
using Raynor anywhere is simply the fact that we don't have anyone to repair him like we do in a Terran mission.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Go ahead, Commander. This
Alright.
should be good. Anytime you're ready.
Let's go put another
Right
one of
on.
these, and then he's just gonna sit back here for the rest of the mission. Might as well use the tools we've got. Since I remember that we get flyers, it'd be kind of good to have some kind of defense of the perimeter. Doesn't need to be much, but enough to deter them. After all, this, like I said, it's a campaign mission. Let's not play it like it's multiplayer. So we should have our economy well up and running at this point. spider mine that was there.
Instructions.
Zerg Queens. Right there. One of the worst news I could possibly have. Because of that ability alone. Spawn bruises. What a royal pain that one is. Oh well. With that, let's get into gun range. We're gonna actually start on our trek back. Like I said, we're not gonna bother clearing the Zerg base. It's fun to do it, but it would be a lot. So we're just gonna put on a whole big old pile of cannons in front of the entrance. Was it just Tassadar? No, it's Raynor as well. Alright.
Raynor here.
I guess we'll make sure he comes too. Alright, where did I lift him up here? Alright, we're going to build a bunch of dragoons and then we're going to make our way back down the same way we arrived here. Same straight line, there's going to be a bunch of units again. No doubt. And we're going to try our best not to get completely overwhelmed. Alright, this should be enough to at least keep them from breaking in.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, we've got Dragoon range. Get a Citadel of Adun if we're going to get any amount of Zealots. Because slow walking Zealots are just annoying.
How may I help?
Thankfully, for whatever reason,
Your will?
the devs did consider that it would really be unfair to allow the computer players to spawn Broodlings on hero units. As such, we can scout with a hero unit with impunity.
For Adun! Tarakala! For Adun! For Adun!
Provided we consider that, well, they're still going to get attacked. Let's move him away from where the spider mine is. Rather than not have him suddenly get access to Stargate, Templar Archives. Yeah. Alright. So let's head on down.
Item needed. Commencing.
Let's clear the path first. Hydralisks. Lots of hydralisks. Oh my goodness. What is happening here? It's like they're specifically asking you to take some High Templar down with you.
I hear you. For Adun.
I long for combat.
Yes, Executor? For Adun.
Alright, let's go,
For Adun. Tarakala.
let's go take down some hydralisks.
Tarakala. Of course.
Upgrade complete.
Of course. Shall be done.
Well, that went well.
My life for ire. Thus I serve. Awaiting instructions.
Your will.
Awaiting
Just
instructions.
need to be able to
Your
see
will.
them. So
For
we can target a storm
Tarakala.
right there.
First, I bid. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Any one of those that we take down is going to be good news.
Your will.
Go ahead, Commander.
Oh yeah. Awaiting instructions. Commencing. Transmit. Announcing.
Glad that we have some zealots tanking in front. To get away with some fairly minimal losses.
Transmit. Initiating.
This is Jimmy.
Figured we'd probably have some stuff on top.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
We're replacing their lost queens.
Anytime you're ready.
Receiving.
Anytime you're ready.
Where are those brutes?
Shall be done.
Have returned.
Go ahead, Commander.
Transmitted. Mitona.
Anytime you're ready.
Alright, Zuko. Well, sorry to see you go, but take care of yourself.
Your will.
I'll see you later.
This is Jimmy.
Upgrade complete.
This
Now
should be
let's go
good.
see what's going on down in this corner. Those groupings from earlier.
Awaiting instructions.
Yes, Executor.
We've got Tassadar here. Let's take down those hydralisks.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
We've got one objective. See to it gets completed. The
You
objective.
have my thanks, Executor. Now let us find Zeratul and speed our way home.
The objective was not to take down the Zerg after all. Alright. So we have rescued Tassadar, choosing sides. The Protoss command ship Ganthrathor.
Executor, by following Tassadar and attempting to rescue the Dark Templar, you have openly defied the will of the Conclave. Abandon this mad scheme now, and the Conclave may show you mercy.
Don't let him control you, Executor. The Judicator have long since steered the actions of the Templar to their own ends. It's time we acted of our own accord.
Ah, Tassadar, have you fallen so far? To think that you were our brightest hope, our most beloved son. Now you are everything that we are not. You are lost to us. Not only have you damned yourself, but you have damned those who have followed you.
Such is the price for our race's salvation, Judicator. I have been here with the Dark Templar these last few months. While I helped them in their fight against the Zerg, I learned many of their secrets from the Prelate, Zeratul. Apparently, the energies which empower the Dark Templar also course through the Overmind and its Cerebrates.
The same Cerebrates which you told us to destroy. Your advice was useless, for the creature was reincarnated before our eyes.
Unfortunately, yes. Your attack on the Cerebrate failed because the energies that you wield are useless when used directly against the Overmind and its Cerebrates. Only the Dark Templar's power can truly harm the Zerg. That is why we must rescue Zeratul and return him to Ire.
You were warned, Executor. The Conclave will not be pleased.
Well, too bad for the Conclave, I guess. Alright, so with that, let's jump on in. Bring Tassadar and 2 Zealots to the entrance of the installation, was it? Well, we'll get there. We've got shuttles. We've got a gas. Guys are a mile away.
I long for combat.
Starcraft. Alright, well, let's take a look. We are on Char, so we have that nice lava tile set. And not a lot of resources.
House. Thus I serve. Honor guide me. For Hadun.
Alright, let's see. We got more gas over here. We have what amounts to a nice little expansion spot. Better than our starting area. We'll have to make our way here in the near future. Some exploration. You seem to have a good idea what's up here. So we'll just need to set up a bit of defenses and we'll be good to use the new spot. Economy is the name of the game. As such, let's go get that Nexus right away. Get it right here between the minerals and the gas.
Not enough minerals.
So, put a couple places to have some defense. We got more difficult to defend low ground base with more resources, or the more difficult to defend high ground base with less resources. Still want to collect the resources that are here. Kind of a waste not to. critter that's just kind of in the way, and if it stays in the way, I'm gonna have to break the taboo and actually kill it. Critter never did anything. But never did anything but get in the way.
Instructions.
Well, looks like it got out of there, so it's okay. They're not going to attack from the angle I anticipated. Okay, so let's get one of our probes from up here. Let's see what we've got. Alright, this is a very awkward defense location, so let's actually just put 3 cannons down here. I'm using the wrong mouse and it's actually showing. There we go, better tracking. I have a gaming mouse and I have a not gaming mouse. The gaming mouse, amusingly, has a non-functional mouse wheel. And the non-gaming mouse has a functional mouse wheel, but it has far worse tracking, rather. Alright. Break the taboo. Kill the critter. Don't hurt my probe. And just to body block them a little bit. Cybernetics core in there. Send him back to mine. If we have shuttles, that means we have access to a robotics facility. Which we can't use until we have a cybernetics core. Totally remembered that, of course. Totally didn't forget that. I'm anticipating a lot of zealots and a few dragoons. Let's see how that goes. Maybe throw in a couple Archons for good measure, but I don't know, the Archons tend to die pretty fast.
My life for hire.
Wonder if they just get targeted down or something. Reavers. Yeah, Reavers are also an option. Still need some kind of anti-air. Templar are only going to get us so far. Because once they run out of energy, they're not really of any use there. I guess they can turn them into Archons at that time. Alright. Let's build ourselves a Templar Archives. shuttle speed, definitely shuttle speed, because we're going to have a number of shuttles and we really don't want them to get shot down.
Yes.
Right, do we have everything up and running? Yeah, just about. We're going to get air armor in order to keep our shuttles reasonably
Upgrade complete.
alive.
Upgrade complete.
Unusually, we're going to get shield upgrades, because if we have even a single Archon, the thing about Archons is that they don't have any health. They have 10 health. But they have a whole boatload of shields. Scouts. The scouts will serve mainly to clear a path to the ground. After all, we're not trying to... we're not going to throw our shuttles into their doom without any ability to fight back, so we've got a couple Reavers, because there are going to be some static defenses to deal with. Alright, scouting. Scout.
Research complete.
Research complete. That is our psionic storm. I'm figuring we're going to get the Templar early to let them build up some energy. Alright, lots going on here. Except for our air upgrades, we're not going to get more than level 1. Alright. Good to know. Those scarabs cost money. They don't cost a lot. They cost enough that you gotta remember that it's there. Alright, so we just need to get Tassadar and 2 Zealots, essentially to this beacon here. Of course, needless to say, that beacon is going to be completely surrounded and observed. Of course, they weren't going to make it easy for us, right? That's very thorough anti-air. Yet, a hallucination might actually be useful. I see some Scourge down there. And we can use some hallucinations to clear a path for the Scourge. So if we do this really carefully, take Takes two scout shots to take down the Scourge. Beautiful rows of pylons.
Research complete. Upgrade complete.
Okay. Seems they rebuilt the Scourges pretty quickly. So we do need to be aware of that. And when flying around, to be very aware of the fact that they're waiting for us.
Locus acknowledged. It will be done. We are under attack. Chaos. Standing by. It will be done.
And I want to focus primarily on them, simply because I don't want them to get killed by wayward Scourges.
Awaiting command.
Okay. Perhaps.
What now calls? Thus I serve. Upgrade complete.
Send some zealots in here.
Standing by.
To clear out some of the ground defense, to clear out some of the anti-air ground defenses, which could give us at least a foothold over here. So at least if nothing else, the scouts have very good anti-air attacks. Hopefully they wouldn't wait forever to actually use it. No, I didn't.
She house, honor guide me. Done. She house, your warriors are engaged in combat. Acknowledged. Awaiting command.
Alright.
What now calls?
I do not want to get into close. Alright, this is actually... So we've got to clear this a little bit. It's just an island, but it's flat out in the middle of our path. Very... otherwise inconvenient location.
I long for combat. Joran, Locus acknowledged. Locus acknowledged.
Wow, it's cutting it close.
Chaos. Locus acknowledged.
Cutting it real
I long
close.
for combat. Joran.
Let's get you two over here.
It will be done. Joran.
So we can do it this way. Okay.
Now calls.
Takes two of them to take down a Scourge, so I figured flip it half and half. Alright, so we've cleared out this little island. Hypothetically, we could set up a base there. I just don't know that we really need to. set up a beachhead on the bottommost island. Oops.
Upgrade complete.
Guardians. Landed there, those guardians would make short work of the zealots. Maybe we will set up that other base because we're kind of running out of resources over here. I mean, sure, we got plenty banked up. But still.
Locus acknowledged.
If this is the only... Terrence, I'm like, if this is the only evolution chamber, then taking it down means no more spore colonies. No, this is still a campaign mission, so I don't know how much they're actually rebuilding for stuff. Hey. Why take the chance?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Standing by.
Pro tip, Mutalisks do not beat scouts in a one-on-one battle. Alright, well, if I want to gather resources here, I might want to consider the possibility of a nexus. Build it over here somewhere between the two resource point sites. A certain minimum distance reduction between them. Hi there, Nuxart. Ah. Of course, this is well. Okay. So I was saying I was having some trouble earlier, but alright, let's see if I can. Come on, what's going on here? What's going on? What are you having? Where are we close here? Yeah, but now we got bars on the sides. That's no good. Come on, software, why are you fighting with me? yes, it doesn't help that I'm actually I'm more or less whispering to myself. Alright, how's the video looking at this point? Are we actually fit to the screen and all that? No, of course we're not. Alright, getting the black bars. I mean, we see the whole game. It's supposed to be outputting to 1920 by 1080. At this point, this looks to be about the best the video is going to get. So as long as you hear me, probably a limitation from the fact that my own screen is that general size. So what I'm going to have to do is actually lower the game volume. You might need to increase the local one because I'm actually as high as my microphone can take. Interestingly enough, unless I can boost it here. Actually, hold on, I can boost it. Alright, am I more audible this way? I mean, granted, we still want to hear primarily the game. But if you can hear me, then at least that's something. Alright. So with that, alright, well, this is as close as it's gonna get. Otherwise, I'm going to start eating my microphone. And let's not do that. Alright. So let's get to it, or see if we can get to that bottom island without too many losses here. Alright, there's not too much happening up there, so... Why are we getting burrowed zerglings? Why are there still burrowed zerglings that haven't attacked us? Well, hey, if they don't want to do anything, they don't want to do anything. Campaign mode. Cannons everywhere.
Standing by. Upgrade complete.
Alright, well...
Joran. Your will?
Okay, there they are.
What man calls?
So let's start. Let's start getting this ready. And then we'll start taking the charge to the bottom island.
We are under attack.
Or we can deal with that, I guess. That's interesting. It came from another angle. I'm not used to computer players having that level of awareness. down the Hydralisk. Go, probes, go! So I guess we're gonna have to guard this flank too. Alright. Well, that's that, I guess. Where did I leave that probe? Why? Because campaign mode, that's why. Okay, I guess that they were ready for me. Alright. So I guess we'll have to set up a beachhead here. Okay, 2 Zealot shuttles. And of course we got parasites on the scouts. Which would probably bother me a lot more in multiplayer. No, we're not gonna follow those. Making my scouts all dirty. Beachhead. Ish. Alright. And that's skirmishes. Alright, abandon position, abandon position. I don't know what else I was expecting, but hey.
Awaiting command.
How about, I mean, we've got all these extra resources.
My life for hire. We are under attack.
So why don't we make use of them? Ideally, I would have noticed that before the cannon got taken down. Right.
Protoss Commander, this is General Edmund Duke of the Terran Dominion Armada. You are in violation of our airspace and have endangered human lives in your reckless attack against the Zerg. I order you to withdraw your ships immediately. If you fail to comply, I will not hesitate to open fire upon your vessels.
General Duke, I am Tassadar, and you are well known to me. Whatever leniency I extended to you and your comrades before may have been in error. If you persist in halting our course, we will burn your pathetic fleet down to the last man.
I'm gonna have to assume that was a hostile response.
Okay then. I don't know what pissed them off, but something pissed them off. And I mean, aside from the obvious of Tassadar's response, it pissed anybody off, right? Do I have some Templar, please? Right. less than ideal. And meanwhile, this comes in right at that same time. Alright then. So, Tassadar, please stop pissing off the Terrans. That was thoroughly unnecessary. So, yeah. Our army has basically been reset. Mostly. I mean, we still got our Templar at least. They're all still alive. Let's get them back in the shuttle just to be on the safe side. There are queens flying around. Last thing I need is to have one of them come by.
My life for hire. My life for hire.
Alright,
Upgrade complete.
well, I mean, I know I could make Archons with them, but Archons can't storm.
My life for hire.
Now, do I have the APM to be even thinking about that sort of thing? Now, there's a real question for you.
I long for combat. Teleport successful. Standing by. Contact.
Alright, so
My life for hire.
let's just keep
My
the
life for hire.
shuttles going.
Joran. She house. Honor guide me.
Alright, let's load up these shuttles with Zealots. Primary frontliners. I know that Zealot Archon is a thing. It is an actual build somewhere. Probably made by someone who, like me, just doesn't have the APM for throwing storms and Templars everywhere. Still gonna keep a couple because they're useful. I just need to clear a path through here. After all, the mission is not kill all the Zerg, it is to get Tassadar down there with a couple Zealots. Of course, if everybody dies coming in, then Tassadar doesn't get real far. Let's try it this way. Okay, stop. Derping around.
Teleport successful is complete. Contact. It will be done.
With their all of 10 health, 350 shields. Short range attack with options was not what I wanted to do. Come on, at least I headed off what the problem was last time.
We need focus. Annihilate. Yes, Executor?
Alright. Any ground forces left here? There are no ground forces left here. There are incoming ground forces, but...
Awaiting command.
Alright. Let's use these guys over here to determine whether our beachhead is still usable.
Acknowledged. Under attack.
One of the Terran buildings was to burn down. I guess that's what triggered that attack. Fair enough. Alright. got extra shuttle space, so... Okay. Zealot's over here, that's a Templar.
Standing by.
Figure if I hate them enough, then there must be something good about them, right? At one point, years ago, somebody told me that if you hate something enough used against you, then it can't be that bad to use it against them. Get these guys down this way. You two, you've been chosen. Alright. That at least gets us in. To our 1998 era cinematics with the resolution scaled up.
Hey, Sergeant! Sarge! Hey!
You will immediately tell me why you have called me from my desk, Private.
Protoss unit, Sarge! Coming through the South Pass! It looks broke!
Kill it!
I don't know what unit this is, but I don't know why I can't build it either. I want one. I don't care how useless it is, I want one.
Fire!
Oh yeah, yeah! Feel that hot love right up your tailpipe!
When all is not as it appears. Like I said, I want one of those. Anywho,
Executor, I sense that Zeratul and his brethren are close by, but I have been unable to make contact with them. I fear they may be in grave danger. We must scour this area immediately and find the Dark Templar, lest they be overcome by the Zerg.
rescue Zeratul. Tassadar must survive. Okay. I remember this mission. I remember failing this mission a great many times.
It shall be done. For Adun, of course.
course you go after the one that was in the storm.
For
Oh
Adun.
well.
Tarakala. Of course. Yes, Executor. Tarakala. Your will. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun.
So, somebody had a bad day.
Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala.
Mind if we tag along? Commander, jacked up and good to go.
Alright, well,
How may I help?
guess we're gonna use them for cannon fodder.
It shall be done. Tarakala. For Adun.
Go, go, go.
How may I help?
Oh, no, bad.
Shall be done. Of course.
Yeah, that.
It shall be done. How may I help? For Adun.
What now calls? Thus I serve.
I hear you.
So how about we go ahead with hallucinations?
Commander,
Yes,
jacked
Executor.
up and good to go.
Your will.
What is up here? I see burrow marks. But aside from that, what do we got? Zerglings. Lots and lots of Zerglings. So, nuts on that. We're not going that way. There was something there.
Yes, Executor. I hear you. Tarakala.
Well, we're not going to go and fight those Zerglings. There's really no reason for that.
Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala.
I long for combat. Honor guide me. Thus I serve.
Teleportation field activated.
Yay, reinforcements.
For the house. What now calls? For Adun.
Yeah, I had my suspicions.
Make use of me. Nakatsu.
Your will? I hear you. Tarakala. Of course.
Alright, let's forget about those Zerglings up there.
Tarakala.
And let's just move on.
Shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. Tarakala. For Adun.
Alright, I missed something there, and I'm assuming that it has something to do with a infested Terran that must have popped up.
I hear you. It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala.
I have neither the
Of course.
speed nor awareness to be
It shall be
jumping
done.
in on those.
For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun.
Alright, let's go this way.
Of course.
I don't know if it's the right way, but this is the way we're going.
For Adun.
We gotta move.
There we go. Now we have more of a Terran force than a Zerg force, really.
I hear you. For Adun, it shall be done.
Alright, so
Of course. It shall be done.
why? The whole point was keeping you out of there.
Of course.
Letting the ranged attacker do it. let the AI derp out as much as they want to go.
It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun.
Alright,
It shall be done.
that
For
was
Adun. Tarakala.
marginally useful. I might even go as far as to say that was actually more harmful than good, but hey,
Tarakala.
you know,
Your will.
what might be a thought? Let's use that safety save.
How may I help? It shall be done. Of course.
And then if we randomly find ourselves getting killed,
Give me something to shoot.
yeah,
How may I help?
that.
Commander, go, go, go. Outstanding.
Sorry, you have been renamed cannon fodder, and you are going to go take a look at what's down here.
Let's
Work.
move. Go, go, go.
Yes, Executor. Tarakala.
Alright, so let's use our hallucinated zealots to take down these things. Because that actually does work on suicide units. Victory!
Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala. For Adun.
Yep, more safety saves.
It shall be done. Of course.
So the last time that I played this mission, I specifically remember this. I had Tassadar left at this point,
It shall be done.
and he was all alone
Adun.
because of those infested Terrans.
For Adun. Of course. Yes, Executor. I hear you. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala. Your will? Of course.
Alright, this door is locked. It
For
figures.
Adun. Of course. It shall be done.
So, let's go unlock the doors.
Of course. It shall be done. Of course.
So we're gonna get back here,
It shall be done.
and then we're gonna put a new safety save. Because infested Terrans.
It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun.
Infested Terrans are the
Tarakala. Of course.
thing that take me down the most often here.
Tarakala. For Adun.
What was that?
Tarakala.
And they're case in point. But that's why we have safety saves. No. We're gonna go back to the safety save. And we're gonna try that again.
I hear you. Yes, Executor. Tarakala.
For Adun, honor guide me. For Adun, honor guide me. For Adun.
Is it only
Jacked up and good to go.
the
Go,
you
go,
have
go.
been renamed cannon fodder?
Standing by.
I long for combat.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Rock and
No,
roll.
nothing.
Yes, Executor. Of course. Tarakala. It shall be done.
For sure, Noxart, but at the same time I'm also trying to play this more or less as it's supposed to. Okay, we're gonna lose half our force. I'm gonna back up.
It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course.
Maybe I should have taken note of where
Shall be
the
done.
spawn was for it.
For Adun. It shall be done.
There we
For
go.
Adun. It shall be done. Tarakala. Your will? shall be done. How may I help? Of course. For Adun. Of course. Shall be done. Of course. Shall be done. For Adun.
House. Thus I serve.
Glad I reacted in time to that one.
Honor guide me. Thus I serve.
Let's take another look down here. Do we have any more?
Honor guide me. For Adun. Thus I serve.
I really don't know what the designers were thinking when they first came up with the concept of these particular infested Terrans.
Thus I serve. For Adun.
Your will? Tarakala.
Some part of me wonders if that was enough, but I doubt it.
How may I help? Shall be done. How may I help? For Adun. How may I help? For Adun. Shall be done. I hear you. How may I help?
There we go, that's something.
It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course.
Take these down one at a time. And we're down to a Zealot and Tassadar.
It shall be done.
Well, it is what it is. At least we have a Zealot and Tassadar.
Of course.
And now we wait while they make their way here.
Your will?
Thankfully, during this time, Tassadar's energy will continue to rebuild.
House.
And now we just wait, and however long it takes for them to actually make their way down there.
Your will? Tarakala.
And try not to get
Of course.
killed by traps.
For Adun.
Although I
How
don't
may I
imagine
help?
that that did too much damage.
Of course. For Adun. How may I
I
help?
suppose at least the upside is that indeed Tassadar has more energy now, and their shields have regenerated.
Executor.
Come on.
Tarakala. It shall be done.
He wants to do a little dance.
Tarakala.
Okay, we're here.
Of course. Tarakala. It shall be done. Tarakala.
Keep enough of a distance that he
course.
doesn't.
Yes, Executor. It shall be done. Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course. I hear you.
Definitely takes down enough of them.
How may I help? Tarakala. Of course. For Adun.
But now I've got no
It
energy.
shall be done. I hear you. For Adun. Yes, Executor.
Finally.
Yes, Executor. It shall be done. Tarakala.
Never know what hit 'em. I'm all over it.
Alright, let's see what these guys gonna get accomplished.
I hear that. Call the shot. Ghost reporting. I'm all over it. Never know what hit 'em. Never know what hit 'em.
Storm right about here might have been nice.
Call the shot.
We don't have energy for a storm, so I guess that's not gonna go well. Okay then.
For Adun. Of course.
So we definitely need to approach that just a smidgen differently.
I hear you.
How fast does your energy regenerate? Fast enough. I guess we can at least start setting up a proper walking order for these guys.
You got my attention. Yes. You got it. Yes. Slam it. You got it.
What did I do? This was just pass it on to these guys.
Naturally. Fire it up.
Well,
Standing by. Outstanding. Standing by. Jacked up and good to go. Standing by. Give me something to shoot.
Yes, Executor?
Cheers.
Call the
let's
shot.
get the ghost in there to at least kill off
I'm all over it.
the infested Terran.
Your will?
Finally. I hear that.
Because ultimately he's the more dangerous one.
I'm gone. I hear that.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
No, not good, not good. Well, this is why we have safety saves.
I hear that. I'm gone.
Yes.
Your will?
I'm all over it.
What man calls? Fire it up.
Let's try funneling them into
I hear
here.
you. For Adun.
Standing by.
Come on.
Jacked up and good to go.
You got my attention. Slam it. Yes. You got my attention. Let's burn. Yes. You got my attention. Yes. You got my attention. Want to turn up the heat? Yes.
Commander.
So this way we have a natural
Go,
bottleneck.
go, go. Let's move. Rock and roll.
I hear you.
Call the shot.
I guess I just waited too long with the storm because I kept trying to find that infested Terran.
I'm all over it. Never know what hit 'em.
Yes.
Ghost
I
report.
think we got it.
I hear you. Of
Call
course.
the shot.
I don't know why the ghost didn't stop. He didn't keep following, but hey, he didn't keep following.
Never know what hit 'em. I hear that. I'm all over it.
I hear you.
Call the shot. Never know what hit 'em.
So hopefully we don't get another wave like that, because if we do, we are in trouble. Whoop, 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 I saw that. Guess what? We got a safety 3.
I'm gone.
I hear you. Show
I'm
me.
here.
Because we've got nothing but Tassadar and a ghost.
Yes, Executor?
Okay, well that didn't take long to have to load that.
I'm gone.
I hear you. Tarakala. For Adun.
Why? Why? Where? How?
I'm gone.
Yes, Executor? Shall be done.
Where is it even coming from?
Of course. For Adun.
I'm here.
I hear you.
Where is it even coming from?
I'm gone.
I hear you. For Adun. Tarakala.
Nope, that didn't do it. We're trying not to get Tassadar killed here.
I hear you.
Ghost report.
See if it tracks him into the room. Yes, it does. Why is it tracking him? How? What? It... And now he's damaged.
Yes,
Why does he...
Executor? Of course.
Did he kill something?
Tarakala.
Call the shot.
Yes, Executor.
This is worse. This is even worse. You know, one of these days we're gonna get something useful out of this.
For Adun. Tarakala. Shall be done.
One of these days.
Never know what hit him.
Yes, Executor. Of course. Shall be done. For Adun.
We might have to go back to safety too.
What hit him?
Your will shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala.
Okay, tell you what.
Never know what hit him.
Yes, Executor.
For now, let's just
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
How may I help? For Adun. Of course.
try dealing with it.
Tarakala. For Adun.
Of course, now we have a damaged ghost instead of a healthy ghost.
Yes, Executor. For Adun. Tarakala.
And hopefully there won't be any more random.
Of course. Shall be done.
Hopefully there won't be any more random
How may I help? For Adun. Tarakala.
infested Terrans.
For Adun. I hear you. It shall be done. For Adun.
Your
Tarakala.
warriors have engaged the
Shall
enemy.
be done. Tarakala. Of course. Shall be done.
I don't know why it decided to move my camera,
For Adun.
but it did,
Tarakala. Of course.
right as I was about to click.
I hear
Well, hey, that's life, right?
shall be done.
At least, we have this. Victory.
Greetings, Dark One. I have come to bring you home.
Greetings to you, mighty Tazadar. I knew that you would not forsake us. For in the time that you have spent with us, you have learned to value our ways and our methods. You have learned to channel our dark power, as well as that of your masters. And thus you alone have found completeness beyond the scope of the Kala. But I fear that the Conclave in its pride could never bring itself to welcome outcasts such as we.
Outcasts though you may be, it is your vision and courage that may yet save our homeworld from the swarm. I beg of you, Zeratul, return with us to Ire. Though they're petty and have in ignorance cursed your kind for generations, help me save our people.
Since our banishment long ago, we have never failed in our responsibility to Ire. Though it shall cause us great pain to see our homeland once more, we shall return with you, Tazadar. We will do what we can.
Well, in the end, we got it. After getting blown up by a stray infested Terran enough times, we still got it. But that's also where we're gonna cut the stream for today. Upon the return to Ire with Tassadar and the Dark Templar. So, with that, I'm gonna say thanks for joining. Hope you had fun with it. You guys take care of yourselves, stay safe, and if you're gonna go out in public, keep those masks on, guys. Seriously. With that, see you guys next week. Take care.